I'm John Richmond from Richmond Vona, and welcome to part 2 of why it's so important if you've been diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma that you hire an experienced and local asbestos law firm. In addition to having vast experience and knowledge about all of the local job sites and how local trades were exposed to asbestos, because we're local, we can spend the necessary time to really prepare you for your asbestos case. We can spend the time to get to know you and your family. We're not going to rush in and out because we have to catch a flight back to a major city and neglect spending the time that's necessary to understand you, understand your past exposure to asbestos, understand the nature of your disease, and really understand how this has affected you. At Richmond Vona, you're not just another case to us. For us, it's personal, and we mean it. We'll be with you at your dining room table, in your living room. We'll leave no stone unturned. You'll never feel rushed with us, and you'll always feel like you're getting the one-on-one attention that you really deserve. We dig and dig and dig to discover all the sources of your potential asbestos exposure, and we don't leave until that's done. We always like to say that here in Buffalo, you can be anywhere in 20 minutes. That's why if you hire us to represent you in your asbestos lawsuit, and you need to talk to us on any given day, we can drop everything, be at your house immediately, and make you feel more comfortable about the legal process. Now, another reason it's really important to hire an experienced and local asbestos law firm for your case is because of the cost savings you get by hiring a local firm. We always work on a contingency fee basis, which means you never come out of pocket for any expense or for our attorney fees in your asbestos case. But at the end of litigation, hopefully a successful litigation, we are able to recoup our expenses and of course be paid our contingency fee. Because we're local, we can keep your expenses down as low as possible while still getting you the best possible results. You have to understand that if you hire a national law firm, anytime your attorney comes to see you, he or she has to fly to you, likely has to stay in a hotel, has to rent a car, has to pay for meals because they're not at home. All of these are expenses on your case and take away from your ultimate recovery. In addition, because your attorney doesn't live in the area, it may be difficult for him or her to see you with the frequency that we believe is necessary to really represent people adequately in these asbestos cases. As you heard in my partner Keith Vona's video on depositions, which is located on our YouTube page and on our Facebook page, preparation for your deposition is key. It is the most important part of your case. It's where you lay the foundation for success. Because we're local, we can spend as much time with you as necessary, and really as much time as you'll allow us to get you ready for this deposition. If you hire a national law firm and they merely fly in a day or two before your deposition, and that's the extent of your preparation, that may not be enough. And again, because this is so important, you need a local law firm who again is experienced, but can spend this time with you and make sure that ultimately you get the best results possible. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer, don't just be another number. Hire a local law firm that takes the time to get to know you, that spends the necessary time to prepare you for your case, and ultimately can work with you to get you the best possible results.